Do you think that Obama is going to, in retrospect, see Syria as, if not his Rwanda, then maybe his Balkans, where he should have acted and failed to act?
I think that he certainly regrets where the situation is now. The question is, where were opportunities to act? And have we missed the last opportunity? I don't think so. I mean, those of us who lived through the Balkans, and you're one of them, Jim, know that there was a very extended and horrible period before finally it motivated a set of discussions. And very few people now talk about the lead up to things like Dayton. So my impression is that, for example, the effort to get a Security Council resolution on humanitarian aid during the Sochi Olympics was really designed to make sure that Putin would have to veto something during the Olympics, which he was unlikely to do, and as you saw, it passed on the very last day. One of the complications, I think, with Syria, to be honest, is it's not clear what kind of intervention will make things better, because it's a very messy situation.
Do you think it might have been, had Obama acted 18 months, 2 years ago, there might have been more of an opportunity than there is now?
I think that early on people thought that Assad couldn't last, and now they think he can.
Yeah.
And so when I teach my students now, I put them in the frame of the decision maker, and the question is always, why me, why now, why this? You know, because to be honest, most decision makers, when that's put to them, say, why me rather than somebody else? Why do it now rather than later? And why do this as opposed to something else? And it's very difficult often to explain why now is the time where you must act when tomorrow's another day. Something might change. When you miss these opportunities, you look back very ruefully. You know, I mean, it's interesting, when you're outside the government, you look at the government like a machine, and failures are unforgivable. When you're in the government, it looks like a very human enterprise, and it's amazing how well it works. And it's also amazing how few of the people who are criticizing could do as well.
I try to remember that myself when I engage in my nickel and dime punditry.
No, I mean, look, I think you should be held to high standards. If you're in the government, you know, the US government should be held to the highest standards. The complication is that it's just not so easy. I mean, when I watch Derek Jeter play, I think he made an error. On the other hand, I couldn't get close to the same ball. So it's pretty hard.
Derek Jeter thinks that about you, actually.